Good morning. I hope you and your beloved ones are staying safe and healthy. My name is Seoyeon Jang, a second-year linguistics PhD student at UC San Diego. It is my pleasure to present my work with my advisor, Ivano Caponigro. As you can see here, in this talk, I am going to propose a novel formal semantic analysis for Korean echo questions. This is a brief definition of echo questions. They are interrogative clauses that require and partially repeat previously uttered sentences. Due to this requirement, it follows that echo questions can never be uttered out of the blue or be used to start a discourse. Echo questions are known to occur in two main types, since first noted by Karttunen. First-order echo questions are echo questions that require appropriate statements to have been introduced in the discourse. So in this example, B is a first-order echo question. Mina brought what? And A, Mina brought the meat, is B's declarative antecedent. Smaller size expressions indicate auditory failure or surprise, and capital letters indicate echo WH expressions. Second-order echo questions, on the other hand, require appropriate questions to have been introduced in the previous discourse. B is an example of second-order echo questions. Who brought what? With its interrogative antecedent, who brought the meat? In A. In both types of echo questions, echo WH expressions remain in situ. Echo questions have received relatively little attention compared to other types of questions, and existing formal semantic analysis of echo questions are built mainly upon English. So our research is motivated by this open issue, whether those existing analyses accurately represent the cross-linguistic variation of echo questions in languages that behave differently from English, such as Japanese or Korean. Before going into Korean, let's briefly look at echo questions in English. English does not overtly distinguish ordinary questions, first-order echo questions, and second-order echo questions in their morphosyntax. And this is most clearly demonstrated in multiple WH questions. The underlined interrogative clause, who brought what, is an ordinary question in 1A, which is genuinely asking for the pair XY where X brought Y. In 1B, it is a first-order echo question asking for a clarification of the statement that has been previously uttered. And in 1C, it is a second-order echo question asking for a clarification of the question that has been previously asked. Other than intonation, there is no overt morphosyntactic distinction between these three who brought what. So it has been argued in the literature that echo questions in Indo-European languages, such as English, involve a phonologically null complementizer that binds lower CP, which can denote a proposition or a question. In particular, dial assumes a null operator OP echo that contains a variable with an open semantic type, so that it can uniformly apply to both first and second echo questions. That is, the OP echo allows us to derive the semantics of both types of echo questions in a unified way by combining with either a proposition or a question. However, we think that such a uniform approach does not offer an accurate analysis of Korean echo questions, being unable to capture the interface between the morphosyntax and semantics pragmatics. Unlike English, Korean clearly distinguishes ordinary questions, first-order echo questions, and second-order echo questions by using different complementizers for each type of questions. First, take a look at this table. The underlined interrogative clauses are Korean counterparts of the English multiple WH question, who brought what, that was shown a couple of slides ago. Here, 4A illustrates a genuine question. 누가 뭐를 가져왔니? And 4B shows a first order echo question. 누가 뭐를 가져왔다고? And 4C shows a second order echo question that follows an interrogative antecedent. 누가 뭐를 가져왔냐고? As mentioned earlier, English makes no overt distinction between these types other than in their intonation. However, Korean is different. In addition to the intonation, Korean distinguishes the types of questions by means of overt morphosyntactic marking. The complementizer ni occurs in ordinary interrogative clauses, and tago with high rising intonation, like tago, occurs in first order echo questions, and 야고, also with the high rising intonation, like 야고, occurs in second order echo questions. If the complementizer ni is used here, then this question loses its echo question reading, and it is interpreted as an ordinary question like this. Also, tago cannot be used when its antecedent is an interrogative clause like this. In sum, the complementizer ni does not convey the echo reading, while tago and yago do. The complementizer tago is used exclusively in first order echo questions, and yago is used only in second order echo questions. Since previous analysis, such as Dial's OP echo, do not precisely represent this distinction, we propose a novel semantic analysis for Korean echo questions and their complementizers. Our proposal makes 3 assumptions. First, following Hamblin, we assume that questions denote a set of possible answers, because the answer for echo questions does not necessarily be true. It only requires to be introduced in the previous discourse. Second, we assume that each of the interrogative complementizers, ni, tago, and yago, is associated with a similar set formation operation. Since ordinary interrogative clauses ask for a declarative sentence conveying a proposition, the complementizer ni is translated into lambda q, lambda p, such that p equals q, and forms a set of propositions. Similarly, first-order echo questions look for a proposition, and the complementizer taco forms a set of propositions as well. However, the crucial difference between ni and taco lies in the presuppositional content, which is expressed in between a colon and a period, following Heim and Kretzer. The logical translation of the complementizer taco includes a presupposition that a proposition P is in the main logical content of the previously uttered sentence, while that of the ordinary interrogative complementizer ni does not. Lastly, since second-order echo questions seek for a question, the complementizer nyago forms a set of questions. It contains a presupposition that all the questions in the set of questions have been conveyed by the previous utterance. Our last assumption is that both echo and non-echo WH expressions have the same semantics, following the WH phrase rule by Kartunen. Now we are going to show the logical translations of Korean echo questions under our assumption. A first-order echo question, 미나가 뭐를 가져왔다고? Mina brought what? Denotes a set of previously uttered propositions, such that there is a thing and the proposition P equals to the proposition that Mina brought X. Here is the essential steps in the derivation. The complementizer tago combines with the TP so that they form a set of propositions. And then the variable X is existentially bound by the WH phrase here. Let's move on to the second order echo question. 누가 뭐를 가져왔냐고? Who brought what? It denotes a set of previously uttered questions, such that there is a person Y, and there is a thing X, and the question Q is a set of propositions in which Y brought X. Again, the essential steps of the derivation are shown here. The complementizer nyago combines with the TP so that they form a set of questions or a set of sets of propositions. And then the variables X and Y are existentially bound by the WH phrases here and here. Now it's time to sum up. In this talk, we have shown that Korean distinguishes different types of echo questions by using different complementizers. In our proposal, different complementizers are mapped onto different operators, assuming the operators to have a similar semantic content, a set formation, and differ in their presuppositional content, which restricts propositions or questions to have been introduced in the previously uttered sentence. By doing so, we believe our proposal allows more precise understanding of Korean echo questions. Though we have only focused on Korean, we expect that further research might explore whether our analysis can account for other languages as well, so that we can provide insights to our knowledges of echo questions from the perspective of non-Indo-European languages. Here's the list of references mentioned in this talk. Thank you for your attention. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any comments or suggestions. And I hope to see you in the discussion session soon.